Hi guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to make really simplistic curly pigtails for Roblox. So first what you're going to do is get your hair base. I did make a hair base tutorial, so if you need help on how to make a hair base, then you can use my tutorial. This is how my hair base looks. I made a tutorial for it. I will put it in the description, or you can look at my channel. It'll be in the same playlist as this one. So yeah. First what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a circle, and we're gonna turn the vertices down to 3 so it turns into a triangle. And now we're gonna move this part of the triangle down, and we're gonna overall move the triangle up like that. Now we're gonna get a curve, a path. We're gonna bring it up. We're gonna convert our triangle into a curve, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to this part here, geometry, object, circle or triangle, and then we're gonna scale this down using Alt and S. I'll put my keybinds on the screen so you guys can follow along. So once you're like this, you're just going to move this to where the pigtails would start. We're gonna move our geometry to the first one first. So the origin would be here. The origin would be the one in the middle that doesn't move, so you're gonna move it through that one, and now you can move your origin. So we're gonna move this just down towards where the pigtails would start, which if you're using this settings, you can see where the pigtails would start. It'd be around here. So you're just going to press A, S, Alt S, sorry, and you're just gonna bring this in like that. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna tilt it around about that much. Around that much. And then once it's like this, you're gonna wanna move all of these just kind of closer together so it's easier to work with. And now we're gonna scale the first one down just a little bit, and we're gonna move this up, this down, this down, this down. The reason why we moved this one up is so the pigtails are kind of flowing from it, and you can move it out just a bit like that, just like this. And if you don't have the shading that I have on, it's flat material theme, blah blah blah. You can see it on the screen. It just makes it easier to see, for me at least. So then once we're like this, we're gonna go to X. We're gonna move this one forward, this one down, so it's coming over the shoulder. And we're gonna move this forward, like this. We're gonna press E to extrude down. Then we're gonna bring it up just a little bit. We're gonna move these a little in front. Move it down. We can scale all of this down. I'm gonna bring this in front just a little bit. And we're gonna just adjust how it looks like that. And then once you're like this, you're gonna wanna go from W, and you're gonna E to extrude, right, 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 and then right again. Then it should look something like this. And then you're gonna move these two down, just like that. So it should look something like this. And then once you're like this, you're just gonna bring this one up like that, and then just bring this down. So you have kind of a curve and kind of the start of a pigtail. a curly pigtail. I'm gonna move this forward like that. You're just gonna twist them, and then you're gonna twist this and twist this, just so every edge is just facing upwards or like kind of in the middle. We kind of just want them to be like that. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna redo what we just did, but kind of going down. So like this, like that. And then we're just gonna do the same thing that we just did with adjusting them like this. Just like that. Can adjust them just a bit more. We're gonna look from the top, and we're gonna bring these just to where they would connect so it's all equal. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I just like my pigtails to be a bit more together, if that makes sense. Just like this. Like that, in a sort of square. And then that way. You can make more curly bits, but this is just a small tutorial on how to get them just like this. And bring that one down. And then what we're going to do is bring it slightly in front of the avatar. And also bring it back. Just like this. Now what we're going to do is adjust how the pigtails look. So we're just going to... Pigtails, sorry, curls. I keep saying that. Sorry. Just gonna adjust it to how we want it to look. Move this so it's more equal. You can twist by using Control T, and that will twist it. Now, once it's looking something like this, which is just a basic curly pigtail, I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit. You're gonna wanna select the one. You're gonna wanna select these ones, slightly scale them down, then the next one, slightly scale down, then the next. Just until there's kind of like a flowing sort of pattern of the pigtails, like flowing down, if that makes sense. Just like that. Just like that. And as you can see, it's kind of the basic shape that you want. We're going to go from the top again and just bring them out into a sort of square. Just like this. And once it's like this, you're gonna duplicate this. So now, on the top, scale it out and to the side. And then we're gonna, using edit mode, Alt S, and you can scale it out just a bit more to the side. So then you get the kind of swirly effect. And then we're gonna bring this out a bit. So then it looks like it's coming from a different angle, if that makes sense. We're just gonna adjust. You're gonna wanna scale these down. And then also out a bit and to the side. And now we're just gonna fix where it clips, as you can see here. We're just gonna fix this by just bringing them out. Like this. Just like that. And if we look from normal, it'll look like, I have my texture on my thing, hold on. It looked like something like this. You can also adjust how it looks from the top. And also bring this one forward, so it looks like there's a bit more depth in your pigtails. Like so. Like that. And then you could add any more strands that you want, etc. You can twist this so it looks a bit better from the side, a bit thicker. But just be wary that sometimes when you change, especially this one, if you twist a certain one, it can twist the entire pigtails. So just be careful. I don't know which one it would be, but there we go. Bring everything just so it's flowing nicely. Like that. And then we're gonna bring it in just a bit on this top one, so it just looks a little better. Like that. And of course you don't need just 2 curls, you can add as many curls as you want. This is just a basic tutorial on how to do it. And we're going to mirror these to our mannequin. Just like that. So like something like this. And then we're going to turn off London. You can also bring these ones down just so it's looking a bit there we go. Now once you're like this, you can change the resolution to 6 or anything you want, but I usually go with 6 so it keeps a bit of the quality. Because we have to save tries. If you're making detailed pigtails, like very long ones or ones with a lot of strands coming off. I do like to keep these ones at the top kind of circular, I'm doing my pigtails. I'm just gonna adjust. Like that. If it looks a bit weird from the front, you can just do that. You can also scale these in if you don't like how scaled out it looks. Like that. And retwist them to how you want it to look. Scale them in so they're a bit small. Like that. Overall, just twist it towards the shape that you want it to be. Now we're going to convert these to meshes, and you're going to check your tries. Mine are thankfully under the limit, so I don't really have to do anything. But if yours are over the limit, you're going to have to get rid of some of these edge loops by just deleting them like this. And if your pigtails are looking a bit weird from the sides here, you can also add edge loops by Control and R, and just making them more circular and how you want them to look. Just like that. Just like that. That's more circular. Also do it with these ones. Just make adding edge lips will bring your try count up, so do it sparingly, so then you don't lose a lot of tries that you could use to add more detail and stuff. And if you did edit just one side, you can go into X-ray mode and just completely get rid of that one, and you can just remirror it again, and there's no problem. Just like that. Now we're gonna add some texture by pressing this texture button here, or material. We're gonna press new, base color, image texture, and you're just gonna put whatever texture you have. I do sell a texture asset pack if you want to join my server, because I do sell all the textures I showcase. And then we're just gonna go in here and press texture. And for these ones, they look a bit weird, so you're gonna go into UV editing, and you're gonna select all by pressing A, and twist it 90 degrees, like so, and they look a lot better, like that. And you can also adjust how it looks, so you can bring it up, like that, and then it just is a bit more detailed with caramel. I like to have it really small, like this. Oops, did I only select one? it's just a bit more uniformed, but you can also adjust it up and down. Just like that, and just make sure you're auto smoothing all of these. And it should look like this. Or yours could look different to mine, but this is just how mine looks. Just quick ones, easy for the tutorial. You can add shading just to showcase them. These are my settings. Okay, and once you're happy with how this looks, you can also add, if you have enough tries, like bows, extra hair strands, more hair strands if you'd like. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you'd like. And thank you for watching. I hope this helped you. This is a really simple tutorial, and it is kind of beginner friendly, so I hope it helped. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.